Hello everybody. Many times we set up different virtual machines, but mostly beginners get confused how to set up the network between those virtual machines. So let's understand different networking modes we have in VMware and Virtualbox. So we have the internet, the external world, and the router is a device which connects us to the internet. The router creates an entire network where we can connect any of our devices, and this network is called the physical network or the home network. We can have desktops, we can have printers, we can have tablets, laptops, mobile phones, smart TVs, CCTV cameras, or any other device we may have. Now, for example, in one of your laptop, you have installed the VMware, where you have decided to set up the guest operating systems, your virtual machines. For example, we have three different VMs: Kali Linux, Ubuntu, and Windows 11 virtual machine. Now, the first mode available to us is the NAT network, which is used to share the host IP address. See, our host OS is getting the internet connection from our router, right? But for all the VMs, the host OS will act as a router here to provide internet access to all the VMs. If any of our virtual machine need internet connection, we give that VM NAT network so that our host OS will share its internet access with that particular VM. Let's say we need internet access on Windows 11 virtual machine. Then we select its networking mode as NAT network, and our host OS will start giving internet connection to our Windows 11 virtual machine. Same thing if we want for Ubuntu virtual machine, we will select its networking mode to NAT network again, and our Ubuntu VM will also get internet from host OS, right? And the same thing could be done for Kali Linux also. It will also start getting internet from host. Now, points to be noted here are the virtual machines here are not in any network. They all are just independently connected to the host OS and are getting the internet connection directly from it. They are not even in the host's internal network. We also call internal network as home network, right? So these VMs are not in the home network. All right. Then we have this host only network adapter. Now see, currently the VMs have NAT network selected and they are getting internet directly from host. But in host only mode, the VMs share a private network with the host. So a private network will be made, and if let's say our Windows 11 VM wants to be in a network with the host OS, then we select its network adapter to host only mode, and then it will be brought into the network. Similarly, if we want to give host only mode to Ubuntu, then it will also be connected in the network with Windows 11 and host OS. And we can bring Kali Linux VM also inside this network by selecting host only. Now please note that the physical network, that is the internal home network of host, is still separate. Our VMs cannot access that network beyond our host OS. Also, any machine in the physical network cannot connect to any of our VMs. So this is entirely a private network created by the host, and all our VMs are now inside this same network and can talk to each other and to the host as well. But still, note that there is no internet connection because we changed NAT network to host only network, and host only network do not give internet access. So there's no internet access right now. So here VMs share a private network with the host. Yes, that is true. There is no internet access in VMs currently. VMs are not in the host's physical network, and the separate network of VMs is with the host currently. VMs can talk to each other and to the host as well. But let's suppose you want to download some tools or something in Kali Linux, Ubuntu, or Windows. You need internet access, right? But you also want host only network. So, what you can do to give internet access to any virtual machine is you can provide a secondary network adapter with NAT network mode. So here in adapter 1, we gave host only mode to all the VMs, and in adapter 2, we gave NAT network to all the VMs. And this way all our VMs will get internet access also. But still note that all these are in a private network. They are not in the host's physical network. All the virtual machines will get internet access also. All the virtual machines are connected in a private network also, but they are not in the physical network. All right. Now, let me show you practically how you can do this in VMware settings. Alright, now as you may see, we are inside our VMware Workstation Pro and we have three different virtual machines here. Now we will go to any one virtual machine and we will edit the network settings. So just click on this and you can click on edit virtual machine settings. Once you click on this, you will see in the hardware tab, we have the network adapter over here, NAT network. And just right now we have discussed what is the NAT network, what is the bridged connection and what is the host only connection. So now we are going to give two network adapters to each of the VM in our VMware, right? So that our VM will be having the internet connection using the NAT network, and also it will be sharing a private network with the host only network adapter. So two network adapters we are going to give. This is our strategy as of now, right? So you can see we have one network adapter which is NAT, and you can click on this add button and you can add a network adapter from here and click finish. Once you do that, you can see here we have network adapter 2. Now in the first one, we have already selected the NAT, but in the second one, you have to select host only. Alright, because first will be the NAT and adapter will be host only network. So once you select that, click on OK. Alright. So now your Windows 11 machine, virtual machine, will be having two network adapters. One is for NAT and one is host only. So from NAT it will be getting the internet access, and from host only it will be creating a private network between all the virtual machines. Okay, but we also have to set the same network adapter to host only for other VMs also to make them join that particular network. So right click on Kali and go to settings, and here you can see again in the hardware tab we have just one network adapter which is NAT. That means Kali virtual machine right now is getting the internet connection from the host IP address. Okay, NAT is used to share the host IP address, but it is not connected with the private network which is shared with the host. Okay, so currently with the host we have Windows 11 virtual machine in the host only network, but Kali is not there. So again we will give another network adapter to Kali Linux virtual machine as well. So go add and network adapter and click on finish. Once you do that, you can see the network adapter 2 is displayed over here, which is NAT, but we need host only. So now we are adding this particular Kali Linux virtual machine in that host only network. Okay, now we have host, then we have Windows, and then we have Kali. All these are in a completely private network. Then in the Ubuntu, if you click on Ubuntu, you can see you have network adapter only for the NAT network. But right click on it, go to settings, and then again add another network adapter because we are going to give two network adapters as discussed. So go to network adapter, click on finish. Once you do that, again you have to select the host only network, which is a private network shared with the host, and click on OK. Now you can see we have network adapter for NAT, which means the Ubuntu machine will be having the internet access using the host, but it will also be connected in a host only network where we already have Kali Windows 11 and our host operating system. So now we have four different machines. Three of them are virtual machines and one of them is our host machine in a private network because of this network adapter 2, right? So this was the networking. Now if we turn on all the machines, let's power on the Windows 11 and let us also power on the Kali machine, and let us also turn on our Ubuntu virtual machine. And you can see internet access is available in our Ubuntu machine. And here if we go to the terminal and if we do ifconfig, you can see we have this network adapter and the inet address is this 192.168.65.129, which is the host only network adapter. And if you see this inet address, this is the NAT network. Okay, it is getting this IP address from the host machine, and that's why it is also giving us the internet connection directly, and also it is connected with the host only network adapter. So both the network adapters are there, right? Let us shut it down. So in the CMD, we will type IP config, and you can see we have two network adapters. One is the host only network adapter, and one is the NAT network, which is getting the IP address from the host and internet connection from the host. And internet is connected here. And here you can see we have the internet connection over here. Now, can you see this bridged network adapter? There was the internal network where your host is connected, right? So when you use this bridge connection mode for any particular virtual machine, that VM will act as just another PC in your internal network. It will be getting its IP address and the internet connection directly from the router. It will not get the internet from your host OS anymore. So let's say if I select bridge connection for all our VMs, they will all be connected directly inside our home network, internal network. And they will act as just another PC in the network. Alright? But when you are learning ethical hacking and setting up a lab for practice, you should not use bridge connection for that purpose. Because when you are exploiting any vulnerability or testing any malware or viruses, they may propagate and infect other systems on your home network, even beyond your host operating system. And it's extremely dangerous to give your VM a bridged network connection for that purpose. So it's important to keep your VMs isolated for those kind of things. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you learned something new today, and if you liked it, you can subscribe for more videos. Thank you. See you in the next one.